Hello, we're NetApp marketing professionals.
Don't do this at work. Hi, I'm Mark Henderson.
And I'm Mike Phelan.
And we're here to talk to you about some worry-free technology from NetApp called Dynamic Disk Pools. It's a new way of doing storage which helps with performance, efficiency, and scalability. Now, what we've just done, that you shouldn't do at work, is we've caused two systems a double drive failure.
Yep.
It's not a very nice thing to do. And of course, if you're a storage admin, you're probably thinking we're a little crazy.
So what we have here today are two systems. The top system here is running your traditional RAID 6. So it's 22 drives in the RAID 6 plus 2 idle spares.
And on the other E2600 system, we're running dynamic disk pools. What that means is you've got, again, 24 drives, well, except for the ones we've pulled here, and they're all functioning in a single pool. Now, the RAID system, they're both trying to recover from guys pulling drives. The RAID system is trying to rebuild itself as a 22 drive RAID system. Dynamic disk pools saying, well, I was at 24, I know I'm missing a couple drives,
Yep.
I'll dynamically rebalance to 22. So we've scaled this for purposes of this video. We've got, what, 50
gig volume.
50 gig volumes.
Right, and like Mark was saying, we've scaled this down because, well, a 3 terabyte drive in a traditional RAID 6 system is going to take about 4.5 days to rebuild.
And frankly, we don't want to stand here for 4.5 days.
Yeah.
And doing this same sort of 3 terabyte drive in a dynamic disk pool system would rebuild in about 18 hours.
So
and
big difference.
Huge difference. However, we're not going to stand here for 18 hours either.
Yeah.
Now, in reality, you know, this thing's been working. It's been dynamically rebalancing all the data.
Yep.
Could we pull another drive at this point?
I think we can.
All right, let's go for it.
Okay.
So, 3 drives gone out of the dynamic disk pool system. You'll see we'll take a temporary performance hit, and then it will come back up and continue on its way.
And it's going to rebalance that information, that data that was pulled, across all the remaining drives. So we're constantly just taking the system and rebalancing that so that all the drives are used in the most efficient manner possible.
So what if we took 3 drives out of the RAID system?
I think we all know what's going to happen there.
What happens there is you're looking for backup tapes.
Yeah, you're scrambling at this point.
Yeah, backup tapes are bad.
Okay.
But the reality is you're not going to be taking 3 drive failures.
No, not in a normal environment. Mostly what you're going to do is you're going to take your systems and you're going to want to expand them. You're going to grow.
So you'll add capacity.
That's right.
With dynamic disk pools, you can add a single drive. You can add up to 12 drives at a crack.
Yes.
And it's really easy.
It's super easy, actually. So I've got this system here set up with 24 drives. If I was to add an additional chassis here, I could go into my management interface and the system automatically goes out and has recognized that there's additional drives available. And all I have to do, the system asks, do I want to include those additional drives in my existing dynamic disk pool? All I got to do is say yes, and all of those spindles available will be inserted into my existing dynamic disk pool.
So you don't have to configure RAID sets.
There's no RAID sets. There's no. It is super efficient, and the scalability of the system is phenomenal. I mean, right now we're running an E2600 system.
Yep.
This can scale to 192 drives in a single pool.
And the E5400 can scale to 384 drives. And all those can be in a single pool.
So you can contrast that to your traditional RAID 6 system, which is limited to 30 drives in a single RAID pool. So I get a lot more performance out of the system because I'm able to take advantage of all those spindles working for me.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So, again, it's rebalancing. It's doing this for performance and efficiency and scalability. So, could we pull a fourth drive at this point?
Let's go ahead and pull the fourth drive.
All right. 4 drives out of dynamic disc pools. It's now going to rebalance itself as a 20 drive system and go on its merry way.
Yeah, sure.
So, E-Series enables bigger science, faster, and more efficiently. Thanks for watching.
This is Mike and Mark.
Take care.
Have a good day.